Hey guys, FirstinWeather here. This is going to be a quick video about the short-term pattern change that we're seeing. But first, I'm going to start with the weekend and the next couple of days. Right here we have a sounding for Monday around 18Z, 2 o'clock. And as you can see, the storms we see on Monday are very much needed. And this is the surface parcel path, this purple little dotted line here. And you can see that it's taking us to about 45,000 feet for storm tops. But the thing that I'm most interested in is not the moderate amounts of instability. It's this high PW value, PWatt value, 2.28 inches. So that does tell me that we have a very good chance of seeing storms forming that could produce extremely heavy rainfall. Rainfall in the rates of 1 inch, 1.5 inches per hour. So starting from Monday, we could see many storms, and I think that we could see some very high rainfall totals for Monday. Speaking about this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I think storm chances are relatively low, 10%, 20%. Sunday night we could see a few storms, but I think the main deal is going to be on Monday in the afternoon and evening, and I knew a time from around 12 to 8 o'clock. For Thursday and Friday, storm chances will be relatively low. We'll have high temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Skies will be partly sunny, and lows overnight will fall into the 70s. Tonight, I think lows will fall right around 70 degrees. If we go to the NAM model for tonight, you can see that low temperatures fall right around 70 degrees, 71 degrees. Obviously a little cooler in the western areas of the state. So lows tonight will fall around 70 degrees. Tomorrow will be partly sunny. High temperatures in the upper 80s, lower 90s. Dew points won't be too bad, but they will be up there in the 60s. They will creep up again on Friday, and again, dew points will be in the 60s on Friday, but slightly higher than today. Today we had dew points in the low 60s. Friday, upper 60s. On Saturday, the main driver for our weather for the next week, we're going to have a pretty good cold front coming through the area, and that's going to really drop our temperatures. If we look at the MOS forecast for the nation, on Tuesday, high temperatures will be in the 60s and 70s in the Midwest. And those temperatures, believe me, are very below average. If we look at the National Weather Service's 6 to 10 day outlook, we can see that there are very high probabilities of below average temperatures in the central U.S. and the upper Midwest. So this is really interesting. A little fun to see temperatures this below average in August. I feel like the first 2 weeks of August will start off on a very mild note. We won't really have any excessive heat until I think mid-August. And speaking of excessive heat, if we look at this PNA, we can see that the PNA is looking to go negative again in mid-August, and that supports above average temperatures. And so in mid-August is also when the GFS is suggesting a return to excessive heat. In between that time, it's looking like the PNA is going to trend neutral to slightly positive, and that supports below average temperatures in the east, and that coincides with the slightly below average temperatures I expect to see over the next 2 weeks or so. High temperatures in the mid 80s, low 80s, upper 80s, generally a below average setup for our area. And on top of that, I think the next week is going to be very unsettled. If we switch to the NAM model, and I was already there, my bad. If we switch to the precipitation sector, we can see that storm chances are very low until this Saturday, but then if we go into the long range, we can see that the pattern is looking very unsettled after Monday. Storm chances almost every day, and if we go to the precipitation forecast, total accumulated precip, we can see that we're going to be in the ballpark of 3 to 5 inches of rain by the end of August. By the end of mid-August. While this isn't reliable after about the 6th or 7th day, it does give us a good indication of the pattern, or whether precipitation will be above average, below average, stuff like that. So I really think for the next week or 2 weeks, average temperatures, milder than usual, and above average precipitation. And that sums up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time.